Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. This is a pre-recorded video that we'll post on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/MemoryInkers, or my YouTube channel, which is also MemoryInkers. If you have any questions about it, you can comment below, or you can send me an email at MemoryInkers@gmail.com. If you're all excited about what I show you and you're ready to go shopping, MemoryInkers.com is where you go to shop. This is the January 2024 hostess code for Z as in zebra, M as in Michael, B as in boy, F as in Frank, H as in Helen, W as in Wayne 4. So all the business is out of the way, right? Woohoo, yay. So I am going to do a fun card with the Be My Valentine set. I'm trying to get ahead on my Valentine cards. My kids are grown, and I don't really have any young grandchildren anymore to do a lot of that stuff with. But that doesn't mean I don't have love in my heart for so many of my family and friends. So I am making some Valentine cards, and I hope you like this one. So I said I'm using the Be My Valentine Suite, which is the stamp set and the punch. You can buy them separately, but you save 10% when you buy them together. All right, so I'm going to set this aside over here, and this for right now. And I will be using Memento Black ink and Sweet Sorbet ink. All right, so I'm forgetting something. Oh, I know what it is. See, even when I'm pre-recorded, I am like not always together, right? So funny. All right, so this is the little extra thingy that comes with the glass mat, which is for new demonstrators can get in their kit. So ask me about that if you have any questions. I have talked about it before. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I am using crushed curry for the, let me make sure that's the right color I grabbed. I hope you guys do this. I always look at the designer series paper, and it does tell you what the colors are, and then I write it bigger so that I can see. So it's not crushed curry, it's Daffodil Delight that I am using today. I'm also again using, I used this I think the other day on a video. I did. This is the this is in the annual catalog. It's Vellum Basics. So we're going to be using a little bit of this, the polka dotted one. This is from the new mini, and it's all part of a suite with the Be My Valentine set, so you can get everything all together. So this is your basic card size here in the US, 5.5 by 8.5, which I am then going to score in or fold in half. Sorry, you would think with recording I'd be more organized, but no, come on, it's me, y'all know. So I've got that nice and flat. Then I have a couple of pieces. I've got, this is from the designer series paper, so cute. And this one is, the basic black is cut at 4 by 5.25, and the designer series paper is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put those together real quick. This is not anything difficult, and you guys have seen me mat before. Most people find that the 1/4 inch difference is the most pleasing when you are matting colors. And I use the liquid glue because, as you can see, I need to slide it around so I can decide what I'm going to do. So again, I think glue is a very preferential thing. I use like a lot of them. I kind of mix them around, but for the most part, I tend to grab the liquid glue, which I was dead set against at first. Like, no, I don't want that. I was like a little snob. I do have a piece of basic white for the inside. I don't know yet if I'm going to decorate the inside, so I'm just going to set that in there till later. I did not plan that as part of the a part of today's video, but you know, decorating the inside is always a good idea. Then I used, these are also in the new mini catalog. These are called the perennial postage dies. They do come in like a super suite. You can obviously buy them separately. This goes with a stamp set as a bundle, or there's another stamp set and bundle in that whole suite. That's why it's called a super suite. It's got a lot of stuff. But I did use this, and I've already pre-cut out this postage note piece here. And then I cut a piece of basic white, and I wrote this really faint. It's 2.5 by 1 3/4 so that it can mat on there. But before I put that on there, I am going to, and I just realized I'm missing a piece I'm going to have to go grab. I need another piece of Daffodil Delight, which is on my other table. So I will grab that right now. I think it's very, very handy. It is. Yay. I love when that happens. This is, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but I keep my extra pieces in little Ziploc bags. I guess actually these are kind of big Ziploc bags. And hold on one second, please. Okay, here's one of those fun moments where I have to put 2 videos together because I had a phone call in the middle of my video. I'm so sorry. So if there's like a weird little snafu, that's what happened. Okay, so I went and got my my designers, or my cardstock, and I think I was telling you guys that I put my scraps into these Ziploc bags, and then they all go into like a hanging file folder situation. So that's a fun way to keep your scraps handy. Now, I know most of you would just throw all of your yellows together, but as a demonstrator, I kind of keep them that way. Okay, so here's what I am going to do first. I've got my my Daffodil Delight, and what I want to do is I want to cut out or punch out. Oh, I was switching. I'm switching for that size right there. I'm going to punch out the bee body right there so that I have that. Then I want the stripes, and now there is, you can stamp the body and you can stamp the bee as is like that. I wanted to make it a little more dimensional, and I want to use cardstock. So I have a couple of pieces here of basic black. Now I'm going to need to do the little stinger, and I need to do a stripe. So I am going to start by going down here, and if you can see where the cardstock is here, I've got the stinger. Whoop, that went flying. Now I have another piece down here that I want to just, this is how I'm getting the stripes. I'm just popping it again. So now I have a stripe, and I have a bigger piece where I could cut another stripe, but I already have one. I already have one cut. So I want to make sure I have the stinger. So this is where I am going to cut by hand, and I am going to attempt, I'm not the best cutter outer, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to attempt to give it a little bit of a curve, very little. And then here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my liquid glue, and looking for the smooth side. This looks like the smooth side. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. Then I'm going to take my little stinger piece and set that on there. And then I'm going to, because it's the liquid glue, I can then hold my fingers over and push it into place. And whoops, I have a little bit too much glue on there, I think, but it's okay. It'll be fine. So there's now my little stinger, and it has a slight curve to it. Perfection is overrated. If you've got it straight, keep it straight. Now I want to put on my stripes, so I am going to just put some liquid glue on here. Again, because this awesome glass mat lets me color away or wash away any extra glue, I'm not going to worry about it. I am putting it off to the side though, so it's not in my way while I'm stamping. And then I have another smaller one. But, you know, it's up to you how big or fat you want your bee stripes. And then I'm going to set that one on there. Scoot it around a little bit. So now you can see I have my bee and my stripes. I give that just a second to dry, and then I can flip it over and trim off the excess. So just go slow. You could probably put it through the punch, put the stripes on and then do the punch, but I prefer this way because then I can see exactly where I'm putting those curves and making sure that they're right, if that makes sense to you. So there we go. There's my little bee. She's so cute. So now I want to give her a little face. And the first time I did this, I just stamped it in black, and I don't want to do that this time. So I am going to take a Sweet Sorbet marker, and I'm going to use the brush end to just color in the mouth of our little bee. And then I am going to use a basic black to color the eyes. But I'm not even gonna, wrong side, use your brush end. I'm not real worried about them because I'm gonna do something. I kind of want just an idea of where the eyes should go. And then you're gonna breathe on this, huffing with some hot air. And then I'm going to go ahead and put her little face right there. Cute, right? She's adorable. I'm gonna give her some happy cheeks. So I am using the light Bubble Bath blends marker to just give her some cute little happy cheeks. Okay, it's very, very pale, and on the yellow it almost blends in, so she's like all a natural with her makeup choices. Okay, then remember I said I have the vellum here with the polka dots. I'm hoping you guys can see the polka dots. Aren't they cute? Now, I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way to do this. I don't know. I don't know which side is which. But I am going to now use again the light Bubble Bath. And I am going to just color this in. It's very pale. I don't want to have, I tried a couple of different colors to see if I wanted this to be a little darker, but I'm actually kind of happy with the paleness of this, and I don't know how well that's going to show up when I'm done on the video, but I'm hoping you guys can see it. So now I've got my Memento ink pad here, and I've got the wings. So now I'm going to stamp the wings on here twice. So now her wings are going to have a little bit of a pink tint to them. And this little heart shape is what cuts out the wings. So I can slide that in and just line it up like so. I'm a little concerned about that wing. Yeah. All right. So if you're worried about that, this is what I suggest. Grab a little Post-it note, which I always have some handy. This is really cute. I don't know where I got it. I found it in my drawer of Post-it notes, but they kind of like, they pop up, and so they're very handy. So now I can put this in there, and then I can hold it and move it around to where I want it. Post-it notes are the jam. I'm telling you, I love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right, I'm trying to see this without putting my head in the screen, but pretty sure it's in there. Sorry. All right. Ta-da! So there's one set of wings. And then I'm going to grab my Post-it note again, which is still sticky. And I've used it a couple times now, this piece of Post-it note. And slide this one in and line it up. I think it needs to go in a little further. Hang on, my Post-it note is slipping. Hey, cut that out. Stick. I don't know why it was giving me a hard time. Because I'm making a video, so why wouldn't it, right? That's how it goes. That's okay though. You guys are always so patient with me. I appreciate it. And poof. So now I have 2 wings from these cute little vellum pieces. So I want to put them on the back, and I am going to actually use my tear and tape to do that, because I want to be sure they don't, I mean, this glue is like freaking amazing, but I have adhesive insecurities. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm going to say that that's what it is. So I'm just going to put a couple of little pieces on each side to hold the wings in place. And my take your pick tool is on the other table, so I'm just going to grab the tip of my scissors to pull that off. I'm making a big mess here. Not as well organized as I would like to be. But now, see, I can hold this up and decide how wide I want her little wings to be. So isn't she cute? Look how cute she is. So cute. So now I'm going to put her on this piece, but before I do that, I'm going to stamp the sentiment onto this piece of Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to use the Memento ink again for this really nice saying. It says, "You're sweet as honey." So I'm going to ink this up and stamp like so. Sorry for the headshot, guys. There you go. And you can trim this down to a smaller size if you want to. I think I am going to shorten it a bit, but I have a piece of basic black that it can mount on. So I'm not going to shorten it this way, but I am going to shorten it up on the ends here. So, like that. Then I can glue it down and trim the black if I need to. Oh, that's nice. Nice waddy glue spot. So glad. I am so glad that this glass mat came with that awesome chamois. I can just pick it up and clean things right away. It is awesome. And I just leave it laying on top of my my little pink chamois so that I can clean stamps quickly. Although you see, I'm not taking the time to do that. You can use your paper trimmer or you can wing it. So there we go. I have the sentiment. I have my little girl. And oh, I forgot she had that super sticky. So I'm going to flip her over so she doesn't stick again. All right, so now I'm done with the Memento, but I am going to use the Sweet Sorbet. And I want to, this is the piece that she's going to go on, my little bee. So I am going to set a couple of little hearts up at the top. So I'm kind of figuring out where I want them first. All right. And I've done this before. So I've already like had the little bee on here. You can take your bee and set her where you think she's going to go to see. And then see, I'm going to have room down here to do the same thing. Now I can take my block and pick those up. And then just stamp right there. Then I'm going to clean these because I need to peel them off again. And so I want them to be clean. Clean off my block too while I'm at it. Okay. Because I'm going to go opposites. I'm going to put the 3 hearts now down in this corner. Whoops. Flip it the right way, Carrie. Like so. And then this heart like that. And I can double check with my bee. How's she going to look there? And see if I want to do any adjustments to where my hearts are going. So that looks good. Pick them up again. And stamp. There we go. So now that part is done. Now I can glue this basic white piece onto my little black perennial postage piece that I have here. I got that a little too wet, I think, when I cleaned off that glue. So there we go. Fits so nice on there. But like I said, liquid glue gives you a little wiggle time, right? So now what I'm going to do here to finish it off, I've got a couple of things left I want to show you guys. Looking for my dimensionals. Here they are. So I want to put the bee on here, but first I'm going to decide where I want my sentiment and my my little postage piece, and how much dimension am I going to give them. So I know that's going to go there, and this is going to go about there. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this one up as well, because everybody likes dimension, right? We all do. We all just think it's very fun. At least most of us, I assume. So don't use your scissors like this for adhesive. It's better if you use your take your pick tool, but hey, when you forget it, the tip of your scissors works too. So now I can decide where that's going to go. Set that there, and then take these off with my fingernails that are bugging the heck out of me. Did I tell you guys that somebody once said they quit watching somebody's video because their fingernails were a mess? Mine are a mess. So to that person, I deeply apologize. I don't like messy fingernails either, but sometimes they can't be helped. Okay, so now I have my little bee, and she is going to be popped up also. So I'm going to put a couple on there. But then, remember when I said I did the eyes in black, but they were kind of a placeholder? I can't believe I just threw that over there like that. So funny. So they are a bit of a placeholder. So now I'm going to grab my classic matte dots and my what color is this one, you guys? Light azure afternoon is what color this is. And I am going to color in two. Look at how pretty these come out. They come out such a pretty color. So I want to make sure I get all the way around the edges. This is what I love about blends, is you can color things and have them be exactly what you want. So now I'm going to pop these on where her eyes go. And I'm not centering it perfectly, because if I did, they'd be too close together because they're a little bigger than the dots. So I'm actually positioning this so that it's at the edge here, the inside edge of the black dot. I hope that makes sense. Why do those look like they're two different sizes? Because they are. So let me pop off this big one. We're going to set that over here since I colored it. I'm going to color another smaller one. I forgot that there were bigger ones, you guys. You know, it happens. It's me. So we'll do that again. The little tiny eyes look a little bit better than having her one bug eye, even though she is a bug. She doesn't have to be bug-eyed. So cute though, right? I think this card is just adorable with its little eyes. And I'm going to show you, I did it once, but instead of the azure, I used the Misty Moonlight. And it's still cute, but the eyes are a little bit darker. So what do you prefer? The light blue eyes or the darker eyes? And then when I cut out this piece here, this black piece, I had the hollow image, right? The outline. And I tossed it on my desk on top of a piece of designer series paper. And I looked at it and I went, that is so cute. I'm going to have to do something with that. So this is what I came up with. I glued it down, cut it so it had a decent edge. It's imperfect edge, but that's okay. And then I cut out one of the bees from the designer series paper just to be fun. And there you go. There are my cards for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and will come back again. Again, my name is Carrie. I am your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. If you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below or email me, MemoryINKers@gmail.com. Remember, I'm on Facebook when I'm live, and on YouTube, all of my Facebook items go over to YouTube. This, however, is a pre-recorded video for January 2024. Have a blessed day. Bye.